Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to do the you and them readings, pull 2 oracle cards. I'm going to break out my bicycle deck and read what would normally be in the tarot through my bicycle deck. This deck has been with me for a while. It's got a lot of my juju on it. It's pretty woe-begotten. You can see the cards are they've gotten wet. They've been out in the rain with me. But man, I can really read pretty deeply with them. So I'm going to go back to these as to deepen the story between the two of you. And then I'll pull 2 tarot cards as the resolution. So, Virgo. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring to the attention of my Virgos who are watching. What story wants to be presented and any intuitive cues that Spirit wants to help the Virgo with in this story. All right. So the first energy out, light worker. Very cool. Yellows and oranges. The yellow definitely. So that's the solar plexus chakra. How you fit into this world. Well, Virgo, you're a light worker. And family. Not necessarily the blood family that we're born into, but the soul tribe that we are extended into. And then that goes out into each and every human being a part of the oneness. So Virgo, there's definitely one energy who's doing some light work, and the other one is focused on some family issues, some family concerns. So let's see what the good old occult bicycle deck wants to shed on this picture. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. And a cut, and we're off. All right. So the heart space and the light worker. I've got the full card. So right away, light worker, I'm Virgo. I want to say this is your energy, Virgo. Recognizing whatever situation you're in is leading you to this, just wanting something new, a new start. Maybe this other energy is, pressuring you. Maybe you want to leave the relationship, and this person's like, no, I consider you family, and it's guilting you. So the heart space, we've got the 10 of Swords on this family energy. So this other energy, it again, flip-flop the energy so I'm not having to weeble wobble around you and them, because I'm sticking with Virgo as the light worker energy, and whoever you're dealing with is the family energy. They have this sense of ending. They've gone through it. They've really gone through it. And that very well could be why I got this sense of an emotional manipulation going on with you, Virgo. That somebody might be emotionally manipulating you because what they've gone through in their family, whether when they were a kid or as their adult, maybe their last relationship, ended, pretty badly. And so there could be this sense of, I'm getting very strongly a sense of emotional manipulation. Like them telling you, well, since my divorce, and this is just an example of an emotional manipulative action or exchange. Well, since my divorce, you're the only person I trust. Trying to guilt you into, staying where you want something new. You want a fresh start. I'm not saying that you're completely against a fresh start with this person, but you can't change this person. And if they've been through it, this is in their heart. This ending that they went through is in their heart. That requires some healing. That's 5 swords up, 5 swords down. So that's holding on to a lot of that, you know, I'm going to stick around no matter what. You know, I'm going to win this. Like there's some sort of prize to be won by having the longest relationship, even though both of you are obviously suffering. This in your heart needs healed. So Virgo, I want to say this person just needs some healing, and you can't provide that healing for them unless they're willing, unless they know, unless they understand that that's what they want and they're willing and they want to. Otherwise, you're sticking your hand into a fire. In the recent past for the Virgo side, I've got the 2 of Swords. So there was a block. There was some sort of a mental block that you had that you weren't seeing. Something you weren't seeing. Maybe in this relationship. Maybe this person swept you off your feet and you didn't see that one coming. And now here we are all this time later and you're going, oh my gosh, why didn't I see this? I don't know what happened. That's that energy. Look at this hair. What's going on with it? I need to curl it back. That's what I'll do in between here. But in the recent past for this other hand, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So they were looking, they're stuck in the past, Virgo. They're stuck in the past. They feel like they're missing out on something. I mean, like, they're not over their ex. They're not over it. And they're taking things out on you. In the future position, we've got the 9 of Cups for your side, for the Virgo energy here that I'm pulling on. That 9 of Cups. Because of your past, you don't want to abandon this person. You've been abandoned. And you know what that feels like. And you think that sticking around with them, you're allowing them to guilt you. You're allowing that guilt to ride on your own guilt that you need to free yourself from. That you have. This is major light working that needs to go on here for yourself. Because this 9 of Cups represents getting your wish. So being in this type of relationship, I think, will cause that aha moment for you when you remember who you are, Virgo. Because right now you're so focused on, well, the last fight that you guys maybe had, or the fight before that, like, and how things went down and what was said and how that made you feel. This person is not healed. They've got the 9 of Pentacles in their future position. I want to say that you will eventually recognize that this person has some soul work to do. Maybe they are in your soul tribe, but right now you can't, neither one of you are seeming to be able to heal from the past. You, the guilt and the shame from the past that you have to start forgiving yourself from so that you can heal and be the light worker, showing others how to do that. Once you do that, you really will have your wishes fulfilled, and you will see that this pain did not go in vain. Your shame, your blame, your guilt, your hurt is not in vain. But you sticking around and allowing this person who also needs to heal from their past, you guys are karmically feeding into each other. It's building up. It's building up to more than it needs to. We can relieve ourselves right now, heal, and then in the future if we need to come back. But this 9 of Pentacles in the future position for this card, this other energy leads me to believe that you're either going to wise up and recognize that you need to heal individually, and he needs and they need to heal individually, Or this person is going to find someone else and leave you after all the blame. It'll get even more sticky, because this type of person is very much the one who will won't allow you to leave them unless you do it and like stick to your guns, leave and stay gone. This person will get to the point where somebody else comes along, and then that'll happen to you, and you'll be reaching for them and they won't be there, and it'll be even more traumatic for you. But there's 9s here. 2 9s in both the future positions. So this cycle will come to an end. And one of you is independent. The other one will still have a wish fulfilled. The energy between the two of you is 4 Pentacles. So that's a very codependent card. One of you might be the overt and one of you might be the covert narcissist. The overt narcissist is that, somatic narcissist who, is just blatantly, just kind of a showboat. You see it. One of the, a flashy person that you can kind of see when they're out and about. They're just kind of flashy and showboaty. The covert narcissist usually appears as the wounded duck, like the victim, the one who has a lot of shame and blame and guilt, and underneath it all thinks that I can heal this person. I'm the one. Nobody's like me. I'm so special that I can change this person. So more on the cerebral narcissistic side. And usually is not aware of that. But that is exactly what it is. And that 4 of Pentacles between the two of you is holding on. For both of you are holding on to each other until, one will hold on to the other one until something better comes along, and the other one will hold on until they either wise up or get brutally dumped. I'm just going to say it like that, brutally dumped. I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards to see what the resolution is between the two energies here. And hopefully, Virgo, this person that you're dealing with is one that, very much will beat you to the punchline. Like, beat you to the punch. Like, oh, really? You think you're going to dump me? Well, I'm going to dump you first. And they might make up some weird scenario in their head to make that out, especially if they do end up finding somebody they consider better. It doesn't make them better. Please recognize that doesn't make them better. They have some healing from their past. You have some past that you need the blame and shame and guilt on the Virgo side that needs to be healed, and the relationship issues from the past. This person's not over their ex, number one, and it usually has to do with parental issues. The relationship they have with the opposite sex parent. So, if this one with the 10 of Swords in the heart space that's not over their ex, if it's a male, look into the relationship that person has with their mother, and know that a lot of that will be taken out on the women in his life. And you'll see it. You'll start recognizing that once you... And if it's a male, or if it's a female, the relationship that she had with her father, that will start being projected into her romantic relationships with men. So Virgo, if you're a female and this person is a male, look into the mother relationship he has. Vice versa. Virgo, if you're a male and this is a girlfriend that you're dealing with, not look into it like go ask the dad, or go ask the mom. I'm just saying kind of any stories that you've heard about how they interact with their opposite sex parent, and then go to your arguments and you'll start seeing that those things that they are bringing up during arguments, you'll start recognizing their moments that they're like mad at their parent. So I'm not a psychologist. I just play one on YouTube. The high priestess between you. I have not said anything new to the Virgo that is watching this video. The Virgo that you're a light worker. So you are definitely getting an emotion. When you guys fight and then this person crawls kind of back to you and does that doting thing, you're getting something from it that you're not giving to yourself. When all these things that I've told you about this relationship, that this ending can be in your hands and the healing can begin right now. And that the longer that this, plays out, the harder it'll hurt when it does play out. And the Three of Rods. Again, I want to say you're just waiting for this to happen. And it's going to hurt. I mean, this is an action card too. But it's the card of manifesting. You manifested this relationship. And it's kind of on your shoulders right now what you want to do. Do you want to prolong this? I kind of think that with, that off in the distance Three of Rods, you're not ready to end it. And you can. And the healing could begin. But this karmic feeding that you both are doing is kind of just adding to each one of your karmic debt. So when the ending comes, it's going to be that much more it'll feel that much more insurmountable. But all this. I have not said a single thing to the Virgo watching this video that you didn't already know. You may not have recognized this other energy that you're dealing with. How they recognizing that they can't really be over their ex because they're not at fault. They're still blaming their mother, if that makes sense, or their, you know what I mean, or their father. That's what's going on. So they can't get over their exes so easily because they feel wounded. They did everything they possibly could to be the best boyfriend or girlfriend, and this relationship that ended in the past, they'll never really be able to get over their exes until they heal all this from childhood, the relationship with their opposite sex parent. So I hope this has helped, Virgo. I'll see you next time.